I talk about, well, I guess Sesame Street. I don't know.
We started, according to this. Oh, you know what happened?
Oh, you're on
I
the new
took the
computer, so you
intros
didn't do
off.
the intros off. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's one of those weird. Well, this is way back Wednesday. We're gonna call it Weird Wednesday because again, Brian is dealing with technical issues, and he's on a new computer. So when he logs into our platform that we stream on, he didn't have the intro. So we're live, just like that. We're up here talking.
Right. Here we
Waiting for
are.
the intro to come.
How you doing? And
Welcome to episode
miraculously,
171. And as usual, and before Marcus throws it out there for me to do it, guess what today is? It's hump day. Happy hump day with the camel with the luscious lips. I know it looks crazy. It cracks me up when I see that. So anyway, I had to do that. What's up with you? Oh, you know what? Hump days are great because you're in the middle of the week. You're on the back end only a couple days later, but there's nothing better than hump day, other than getting some really good news. And we got some pretty good news here. You want to tell folks about it? I can't hear you. Nope. I was hearing you just fine for a second. I'm gonna wait for Brian to get this stuff, his tech stuff working out because I want him to tell this. It's very good, very interesting news. Kind of blew us all away. We found this information out. Only able to share it with a couple people so far because it officially just came out today. And Marcus said you're on a cyber timeout. Literally before it started. Well, you guys heard. He was, we could hear him for a second. I don't know what the dealio is. Yeah, this is crazy. So with that, I was thinking about reading the email. Do you think I should read the email? Okay. Brian, I'm gonna give him a chance to come to go out and to come back in, and we'll see what's happening. And now if it doesn't work, nope. Yeah, let me turn the music off and see if that helps because the music wasn't on before. Nope. You need your computer, man. You're gonna have to start bringing it. Now you're frozen and what have you. All right, everybody. I'm gonna just read the email that was sent to us. I think Brian, you're not frozen. But I'm going to read the email, then I'm going to share a link. I'm going to share a banner and everything. So we got an email yesterday. And it says, Dear Brian, Jamal, and Antoinette, on behalf of Ebony, and this is Ebony Magazine, for those who are unaware, but everybody should be very familiar with Ebony. It is with our great pleasure that we announce you as category winner for Community Crusaders as part of the prestigious 2025 Ebony Power 100 list. As a collective, your exceptional work and dedication have set a benchmark in disseminating public information, and your contributions stood out among a highly competitive group of nominees. This award reflects not only your excellence in being social impact journalists, but also your commitment to Black achievement. You join an esteemed group of Power alumni, including Governor Wes Moore, climate activist Wawa Guthrie, and culinary collective Ghetto Gastro. There's a lot more to it, but folks, oh my gosh, we were blown away. If you guys check this link out, you'll be able to see, on the Ebony site. I'm going to make it a little larger, but it's kind of crazy on the website. It says, we turn Altadena's tragedy and connection after the Eaton fire tore through the Southern California town. In January, the 3 lifelong residents launched Altadena Talks, a podcast dedicated to the health, safety, and well-being of the community, broadcasting live every weekday morning on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Well, as of the last few days, we've been having challenges with all 3, but you know how it goes. The trio provides timely resources, engages in honest conversations with local leaders, and shares stories that uplift their neighbors. What began as a response to the disaster has become a daily lifeline, fostering unity and resilience throughout the community. Backus, Smith, and Rains provide journalism rooted in care, authenticity, and local reporting can do more than just inform. It can heal. Now, to say that we are humbled by this, whoo, man, I think that's a simple word. We were blown away by it. Very surprised, very happy. As you can tell, I'm still trying to get my voice back, but it's very exciting. So we were really surprised. Again, we didn't know. We were told we were finalists. That was the first time we heard about it. So obviously somebody's watching this podcast besides our very esteemed viewers that come in every single day. So we thank you for your regular participation in this, and whoever shared our podcast with Ebony, thank you very much as well. We're very honored and look forward to continuing it like we always said that we would. Thank you, Marcus. Major congrats. Thanks for the ATP crew. Thank you, Ravon. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully you got a little information I sent to you. I know it was last minute, but I sent it to you last week. But thank you. Well, kind of with that in mind, we'll continue with what we normally do. I think Brian is still having some challenges with his computer. Can we hear you? No, I still can't hear you. That is so weird. And you changed the mic and everything, or you only have one mic you can select? Oh, okay. All right, cool. Well, I'll go ahead and do the announcements, and hopefully we'll be able to come back and hear from Brian. And we know that Tony, and we forgot to mention, of course, Tony is on assignment. She's up north right now at the summit, the Fire Survivors Summit. And when she comes back, she's going to have a wealth of information she's going to share with us, and it'll be really, really cool. Thank you again, Marcus. Appreciate you, man. Okay, I'm going to take this down, take this banner off, and this one. Okay, here we go. All right, folks, we're going to start at the beginning like we usually do with the Altadena Community Center, serving as a survivor support location. This is located at 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And if you have any questions, you can call 626-398-6174. Or if you have questions about specifically or want to see online which services are going to be available on that day, you can just scan the QR code. And we have the LA County One-Stop Permit Center that's still available at 464 East West Woodbury Road, Suite 210 in Altadena. Their walk-in hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30. You can set up a rebuild consultation appointment for yourself or a small group, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. or Saturdays, 8 to noon. You can also set up an appointment with the Southern California Edison Planner, Monday and Wednesdays from 8 a.m. to noon. To actually schedule the appointment, you do have to go to the website recovery.lacounty.gov, then go /rebuilding, then /1-stop-permit-centers. Once you're there, there's a obvious link that says schedule, and you can go ahead and fill that out. Now, the fee waivers and refunds. So, LA County, they're waiving or refunding permit fees for homeowners rebuilding after the Eaton and Palisades fires. So, basically, homeowners who have already paid their fees, they can have them refunded. And those who have yet to pay their fees, they can have them waived. To qualify, an applicant must demonstrate that they both owned and lived in the property prior to the 7th of January. Now, the projects that are eligible are a replacement single family home that is destroyed by either of the fires. And this does include accessory structures such as garages, ADUs, pools, etc. And it also includes standalone ADUs for temporary occupancy during the rebuild. Now, unfortunately, what's not eligible is commercial properties, rentals, multifamily, housing projects, or properties that were not damaged by fires. Now, to get the waiver or to get a refund, you do have to fill out a form. You would actually get the form by scanning the QR code below, or you can go to recovery.lacounty.gov/fee-waivers-and-refunds. Once you do that, you can fill out the form online. And if you want to submit this via email, just attach the completed form and send the email to recovery@planning.lacounty.gov. Or you can actually print it out and submit it in person. The nice thing is that you only need one form to cover all the departments. And CalAssist is still available for you. And what this does is that it actually gives you 3 months of mortgage payments relief up to a maximum of $20,000. The funds never have to be repaid, and it's free to apply. And should you actually qualify for a grant, those grants will be paid directly to your mortgage servicer. You do not have to forward it on to them yourself. In order to be eligible, your primary residence must have been destroyed or considered uninhabitable due to either the Eaton or Palisades fire or any other qualified disaster from the 1st of January 2023 through the 8th of January 2025. You also must have owned and occupied the home, and it could be up to 4 units on the property. And you also have to meet the program income limits, which is a combined amount of $140,700. Now, if you actually do apply, you will have to be prepared to provide your mortgage statement, bank statements, utility bill, homeowner's insurance or FEMA claim, as well as your proof of income. Now, to actually apply, you want to go to calassistmortgagefund.org, and they are actually providing telephone assistance at Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 800-501-0019. However, if you'd like some help in person, you have 2 locations you can go to get this assistance. The first, if you're in the LA area, you can go to the One Stop Rebuilding Center, which is at 1828 Sawtell Boulevard in LA. Or you can go to the Altadena Community Center, again at 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena. You can get the in-person help Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and this is being provided by Neighborhood Housing Services. Now, as we had mentioned before, TEDx Altadena is coming October 26th. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Altadena Main Library. However, today is the last day for you to submit your application to be a speaker or a performer. Today is the last day at 5 p.m. So we do encourage you, if you would like to have your voice heard, please do this. What TEDx is it's going to be several 10-minute talks that individuals are going to be able to provide, and it could be about your experience specifically with the fire. It could be pretty much anything that you want related to Altadena, related to the fire or the rebuild effort, or how it can be reimagined. Excuse me. In addition to speakers, they're looking for performers, so that when they do take breaks, because again, it's going from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., that they can have some some entertainment, music, maybe poetry or what have you. So today is the last day to actually apply. You want to scan that QR code. All right. Then the folks at Eaton Health Village, they're partnering with LA County Department of Mental Health and several other community organizations to provide free medical and mental health care. This is going to be at 1280 East Washington Boulevard in Pasadena every Monday and Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Now, you can just walk in to get some assistance, or if you walk in, you can also schedule an appointment for a later date. Now, should you have any questions or like to schedule your appointment over the phone, you can actually call 951-595-7032. And just so you know, services will include medical consultations, medication refills, and mental health services and case management. That's going to be every Monday and Wednesday. However, once a month, they're going to have dental and vision care. Now, the folks at LA Fire Justice have ongoing events. So every Thursday morning from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at their offices located at 221 East Walnut Street, Suite 100, there is coffee chats. Coffee chat allows individuals to share their experience with the fire and the recovery and the rebuilding with the folks at LA Fire Justice. And then later that afternoon from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., the businesses get a chance to do the same thing. However, this is will be located at Pinocchio's Pizza at 1449 North Lake Avenue in Pasadena. Now, they also have a monthly Mental Health Monday, which is the first Monday of every month. That takes place from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at their offices, again, at 221 East Walnut Street, Suite 100. Now, we didn't get the link for this, so again, I apologize. However, every Wednesday, also for LA Fire Justice, they're going to have an Ask an Attorney Eden Fire virtual office hours. This will allow you every single Wednesday to join a Zoom to speak with one of their attorneys and to get questions answered. It begins at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time, and if by chance you are from the area and you happen to be on the East Coast, that's 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Now, although, and this is no cost and no appointment is necessary. Now, although we don't have the link, if you can go to lafirejustice.com, go to their events, and they actually have a link where you can actually click on the Zoom link. Now, their offices, just in case you want to know, again, is 221 East Walnut Street, Suite 100. And should you have any questions and want to call them on the phone, it is 626-684-3315. Now, today, again, is Brian's favorite, and I actually like it pretty much too. So for the Eaton Fire survivors, it's the We Out Here Market provided by Juicy Little Finds Thrift Store. This is every Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the world famous Fair Oaks Burger, which is located at 2560 North Fair Oaks Avenue in Altadena. You do have to provide proof of your residency of Altadena, so please bring your ID, your photo ID. Some of the free items that are going to be available are it's going to be a farmer's market, vegan hot meals, groceries, hygiene products, thrift store pop-up, legal advice, love and prayers, and much, much more. Please bring your own bags. Excuse me. And if you're actually interested in donating, partnering, or participating in any way beyond just going to the event, you can reach out and get additional information at juicylittle.org. And then let's see here. So the folks at Rebuild Altadena, in conjunction with Fair Oaks Burger, is providing Rebuilding Thursdays. It began last Thursday and will continue each Thursday of the month. For this month, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Fair Oaks Burger, which again is at 2560 Fair Oaks Avenue in Altadena. This is where you can learn how to save the most possible, all while supporting local businesses as we rebuild Altadena. So, in partnership with Project Passion and Victory Bible Church, join them for a morning of blessings and giving back to the Eaton Canyon Fire survivors. It's a community donation giveaway. This event is free for families in need. Just sign up and reserve your spot by scanning the QR code. It is this Saturday, the 13th, 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. The pickup location is Victory Bible Church, which is located at 1497 North Hill in Pasadena. And some of the items being distributed are air purifiers, towels and bedding, cookware sets, diapers, brand new clothing, new tennis shoes, and much, much more. So definitely check this out if you are in need. There's also a mutual aid pop-up. This is going to be this Sunday, September 14th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Or until supplies last, or while supplies last. It's going to be located at or behind Underdog Bookstore, which is located at 312 South Myrtle Avenue in Monrovia. And you would enter off Palm Avenue. And they're saying that you can take what you need and share what you can. And it's provided by Operation Healthy Hearts. So Reframe Systems and Pinks, the hot dog company, poses the question: if you're impacted, are you impacted by the Eaton fire? Well, you're invited to a community town hall meeting. It's going to be at Robinson Park Recreation Center at 1081 North Fair Oaks Avenue in Pasadena. Excuse me one second. Sorry. It's going to be this Monday, September 15th, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Have a Pink's hot dog and join friends and neighbors to learn about Reframe System homes for you. Learn about modular pros and cons. Build a resilient, energy-efficient 1,600 square foot house in less than 150 days. It's 20% less expensive than traditional homes. One price includes design, engineering, and construction with no hidden costs. So you get to hear from the Reframe Systems team about design, build, and financing. Get an update from LA County on the Eaton fire recovery. And to learn more, please visit the Reframe System website at reframe.systems, or you could call 351-223-4884. And they do ask that you RSVP by sending an email to KIT, I am as in Mary, J, B as in boy, at yahoo.com, or you can call 626-831-5860, and they want you to register by the 12th. So Altadena Chamber of Commerce is now accepting applications for the Altadena Business Recovery Grant Program, Round 2. This is for, still can't hear you. It's so weird. I don't get it. This is for Altadena businesses and nonprofits only. The grants are going to be available from $500 to $1,500. For more information, you can scan the QR code or go to altadenachamber.org. And the application deadline is September 26th. And again, Here Lay a Home exhibition is continuing at the Armory Center for the Arts, located at 145 North Raymond Avenue in Pasadena. Excuse me, this is going through the 28th of September. And the gallery hours are Friday from 2 to 6 p.m. And Saturday and Sunday from 1 to 5. They do have appointment only on Thursdays. And again, this is an art exhibit put on by the youth of the Altadena area. And what they did is they turned this tragedy, this traumatic experience, into an art form and an expression that they wanted to share with folks. So please check this out. It's very, very nice. So the folks at NHS, which is Neighborhood Housing Services, and Restore the Legacy LA Coalition, provide a rebuild and recovery workshop, or several. The next one will be October 4th at First Church of the Nazarene. That'll be from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And this is located at 3700 East Sierra Madre Boulevard in Pasadena. Then they'll have one on December 13th, also a Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Pasadena Presbyterian Church, which is located at 585 East Colorado Boulevard in Pasadena. Then on November 1st, from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at the Center of Hope, there'll be both the rebuild and recovery workshops in addition to the Legacy Summit. This will be at 9550 Crenshaw Boulevard in Inglewood. And some of the information that will be covered is interim housing support, low-cost construction project management, technical support to select a general contractor or architect, estate planning, legal services at no charge, as well as mission-driven real estate services related to whether you want to buy, sell, or rebuild. To register, you want to go to nhslacounty.org and go to the events section to register. And then September 13th and 14th, which is this weekend, from 3:30 to 8:30 p.m. daily, is the Regrow Altadena Resilient Sustainable Communities event at the Eagles Lodge, which is at 455 East Woodbury Road in Altadena. Pardon me again. This 2-day event brings together innovation and community, accompanied by food and music, featuring the resilient and affordable home building and home hardening solutions. People focus on mobility, a community emergency hub concept, and shared neighborhood resources like solar, fire detectors, and gardens, all accompanied by food and music again. And as we've mentioned before, one of these days, our very own Tony Bailey Rains is going to be one of the speakers. We'll find out more about that and share that with you, but definitely check this out. It's put on by Base Studio, which is stud.io. And then lastly, I believe this is the last one, Chris Holden's 26th Annual Community Resource Fair and Block Party is back on. They have the new date of Saturday, September 27th, which from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. This is located at the 500 block of East Jackson, which is between Los Robles and El Molino. It's hosted by LA Fire Justice, and you can shop local and support free impacted vendors at this event. Yep, that's the last one. I'm going to bring Brian back in, but we were having technical difficulties before, and we still can't hear him. I don't know what the dealio is. This is not really cool. We were going to talk about some way back stuff, and you know Brian always has some cool stuff to say. No. I don't know what the heck happened. When we first went live, we heard him, and now my camera is bugging out. Hold on. Good old technical difficulties. Don't you love them? All I gotta do is switch cameras real quick and come back. All right, so I'm back. So with that, let's see who joined and what kind of comments we have. All right, I know this was before we made the announcement, but Marcus Hump Day. Good morning. That's right. Hey, still can't hear you. I don't know. That's just weird. So we have After the Fire Summit. Oh, that's the name of the summit. That's right. After the Fire. That's where Tony is. She's been, we talked to her yesterday. There's a lot of good stuff happening up there. She's making some good connections with people who really want to help. Not just, they want to help in general, but specifically to what's going on in Altadena and the Palisades area related to the fire. I'll be your mime today. That's right. So we have Mosan Moore that joined us today. What's up, Mo? How you doing, man? Thank you for joining. He says, congratulations, well deserved. Thank you again, bro. Appreciate you guys. Everybody who checks us out, we really appreciate your support. I'm that bright bish joined us. Thank you for joining. We appreciate you. Definitely. Red Cup 1972. Thank you again for joining. I know Brian always has some good insight to the people who are on here because I don't remember everybody uh, based on their handles. You said you'll be the mime today. And Tracy, what's happening, Tracy? Good morning to you. As you can tell, I'm the only one talking. Brian is having technical difficulties. Tony's on assignment at After the Fire. So he's being a mime and just being silly on the camera right now. I already did the announcements. We're 30 minutes in. Oh, yeah. What, you keep on trucking? Is that what that is? Remember that thumb from that song? That looked crazy. Now, we had a plan today because it's way back Wednesday. We were going to talk about Sesame Street and, its impact and some of the animals and the monsters and the people and what have you. But because Brian can't talk, we'll save that for another day. If there's any topics you guys want to talk about, go ahead and shoot those in a comment. Otherwise, pretty soon, we're going to wrap the show up. Let's see here, as well as PBS losing their funding. Yeah. You know what's funny? Got a lot of the funding to a lot of the public broadcasting stuff. I'm not sure if it's specifically PBS, but a couple of the larger ones, that government contribution only represented less than 10% of their annual funding. So it really didn't impact them as much, which is very, comforting in my personal opinion, because I think there's always a need for public broadcasting, and it's necessary to have. So we'll get more information about that soon. So what do you think? You want to go ahead and wrap it up? I'm waiting for you to respond or shake your head or something, because I can't talk like you guys. You guys go on tangents and this, that, and the other. Okay. All right. So he says, yeah, this sucks. All right. So everybody, again, we appreciate you for joining in. Hopefully you heard the great news. Where is it? Oh, let me remove this one. The great news that we were finalists in the Ebony Power 100. It was an amazing honor under Community Crusaders to actually have won. There's a ceremony coming in November. We're excited to participate in that, and we owe it all to you guys. Obviously, whoever shared this information to Ebony, of course, we appreciate that and owe our appreciation to them. But those of you who tune in every day, thank you. It's because of you that we're doing this, and because of you that we're able to be honored in this fashion. So, please know that we're accepting this on your behalf as well. So we really appreciate that. And I guess I wish you could talk. So with that, I'm going to end the stream. And because we didn't have the intro in the beginning, I don't know if we're going to have the outro. Are you going to do it, or do you want me to do it? Okay, I'll try it. Play outro. Oh, okay. So the outro is there. All right, everybody. This is a real short one. Thank you again for tuning in. Have a great hump day, and tune in tomorrow where we're actually going to have a guest. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Let me talk about our guest for tomorrow real quick. I'm sorry about that. Where is it? While I find that, this is where Tony or where Brian would have normally talked. So we're going to have... Okay, hold on 1 second. Where's Tony's? Where did she send it? I forgot the young lady. I forgot the lady's name. Oh my God. Type it. Type it in. All right, Brian's about to type in the lady's name. All right. Okay, yes. Jacqueline Schnell. She's actually going to be our guest tomorrow. Tony obviously is not going to be here. I'm going to go ahead and interview her She runs Jazzy Jam for Empowerment. This is the group that actually had those dresses and suits and the gear for all those kids that were impacted by the fire, so that they could actually go to prom last year. So she'll be on, and our guest. And I'm hoping Brian will actually put together a flyer that we'll be able to have later on today and in the morning to share with you. So again, thank you. Enjoy your hump day. Tune in tomorrow with Jackie Snell, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Peace, you guys.